Hey, thank you very much. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Fist. Thank you very much. That's my Elvis impersonation. So anyways, thank you very much. I know you guys was probably wondering, wondering what's been going on with these videos. You know, I had like 3 videos that were up there, right? And then they got taken down. And you're probably like, oh, Fist, what happened to your videos? And blah, blah, blah. So anyways, sometimes you know people, or you meet somebody, or you have this preconceived notion about somebody. And then I should know better, really, to be honest with you. Because of the way people perceive me. Yeah! Fist in his house! Oh, that guy's black. He's a, you know, whatever. Everybody perceives me a certain way. It's very unfortunate. But, you know, like I said, YouTube is entertainment. And I don't want anybody to, like, think anything other than that. But, you know, I guess I fell into my own conundrum. And I had the same preconceived notion about Woodysgamertag and some of the people that he was rolling with. And, you know, I said some pretty hurtful things, you know, come to find out down the road that, you know, just didn't make people feel good. And that wasn't my intention at all. You know, I don't go out of my way to try to make somebody feel bad, you know. And I apologize. I apologize to, you know, Woodysgamertag. You know, I didn't mean to make a, call him man titties. You know, I just assume, you know, me and him we talked on Skype for an hour and 20, I think an hour and 30 minutes, close to an hour and a half. So, you know, I mean, I wish I would have recorded it, but I didn't. I know he didn't record it, but if you guys could have heard it, it was like, you know, it was pretty cool because it was a man-to-man talk, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's unlike when I talked to Hutch, and, you know, it was like, you know, we had a little spiff, and he would want to type to me and wouldn't want to talk to me, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, Hutch is like, I mean, where Woodysgamertag is like, yo, you know, let's talk about it. So, first off, you know, we got in this conversation, and the first part of the conversation was like, you know, we just told each other we didn't like each other, and this is the reason why we didn't like each other. And then we started talking to each other, and we was like, you know, we started to get to know each other. It's kind of like in the old days. It's kind of like the old days where you'd meet somebody, and you would get into a fight, and then, like, after the fight, you're like, okay, I respect this guy. It's kind of like when Kill Bill Part 2, where he goes up, and David Carradine goes up and sees a sensei so he can accept his pupil, and then they get in the fight, and that, you know, that's how they would greet each other. You know, that's how they would have mutual respect. And that's one thing I could say about Woody that I can't say about Hutch or some other commentators. You know, that, you know, man, we verbally fucking assaulted each other right off the rip. You know, I was like, fuck you, I don't like you, I don't like this about you, I don't like this. And he was like the same way. He's like, you know, I can't respect you, you know, this isn't the way, you know, you get people's attention, blah, blah, blah. We just, you know, we're just fucking rah, 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 rah. You know, we were talking it out. It was kind of like a verbal battle. And then, after that, man, we just was like, yo, and we started talking to each other. It was like, fuck, man, we started, by the end of the conversation, we was like, you know, fucking chest bumps and shit, and like high fives, and yeah, you know, you're cool. So it's like, man, dude's a real down-to-earth person, you know. I didn't fucking, you know, he puts a lot of hard work into everything he does, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had this misconceived notion that, you know, it's like, they're just people doing their thing, And if like you're looking at them and you're like you're not getting respect from them, it's it's just look. He copied somebody's technique and changed it by 1 degree, and it's like everybody that wants a piece of that pie, they need to work for it. I understand that, I just need to get our group of guys and just, emulate success. And they do a good job at it, And, we just felt like, hey, we deserve some love because we were part of the, company family and, extend an olive branch out to us. We just went about it the wrong way. And I respect everything that he does. And like I said, it was all, that's the thing about it. When you don't talk about things or you don't communicate with other people, and then the internet is all bits and pieces of information, shit can get turned around really quick. But once you actually talk to somebody who's an adult and you talk through shit, you start to understand that, there's a human being behind the gamer. There's things that they do, and that they're just like you. There's nothing. I don't know, man. He's just a cool dude. I don't have a problem with him. Anything I said, like I said before, I apologize. He's man enough to talk to me. He's probably the only person that came clean, I talked to Even Wings of Redemption. I didn't have a talk like that. He didn't open up like that to me, but, Woody's Gamertag completely opened up. Other than El Presador, man. Me and him's cool, too. He's a straight shooter. But, Woody's Gamertag, coming from, the same aspect of, I guess Next Gen Tactics was the same thing. He really opened up. Those are two cool dudes. I think, Next Gen Tactics, Woody's Gamertag, El Presador, those are real people behind the controller. So if you're gonna follow somebody or subscribe to somebody or follow somebody on Twitter, I might lash out at some people, and I like to see who they really are. And, the people that come back and talk to me, and, and I know who they really are, and we go, I find out about them, then I could tell you guys the truth. You know what I mean? So that I went through it. I'm not going to lie to you guys about it. And like I said, I think Next Gen Tactics is a stand-up guy. El Presador is a stand-up guy. Woody's Gamertag, he worked hard for everything, and he's a stand-up guy. Everybody takes a different path. United States is a big country. The world is a big place. So everybody is different. And I guess you just have to be, a little bit less hasty and a little bit more mature and just be cool about things. If they can't get to you or hit you back, lashing out it's kind of a bad way to get people's attention, but it's just really hard to get in touch with people. I try to answer everybody back on my PMs. I really do, and I know you people know I do, because I PM everybody back. The best way to get in touch with me, I'll put the link below on Twitter, and I'll post some new videos. I'm working on some machinima videos, and hopefully, Woody said he's gonna post a video, explaining his side. Not really explaining his side, but, saying that, hey, he understands where I was coming from. So there ain't no hard feelings. Woody's Gamertag, we cool. And that's about it, man. I appreciate you guys understanding, and much love to everybody. Remember, hard work. That's where it's at on the. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.